Okay. Yeah, it looks like I broke my bagpipes, but I didn't. Today was the last day of that taping contract that I took. Sanding day. I hate sanding day. It's so freaking dusty and annoying. But now that that's done, I can focus on doing batch C, or C, however that looks right to you, of my food prep boards. But before we do that, we wanted to build another table. Clint's working on the legs. Due to our newfound space, thanks to Clint's reorganizing. So those are going to be the legs, and I think we're going to do the tabletop out of this piece of melamine. And this table is going to be placed right over here. Like so. Look at that. Perfect table. Lots of room to walk all the way around. And if we still want to play the golf, we just need to move it out of the way.
Actually, not even. We can just do it underneath.
I like this. Good use of space. All right, on to batch C. Bam! Now that this table is done, we can continue on with making batch C of the unfinished kitchen food prep boards. I say continue because if you watched last vlog, you know I've already started. I have now finished the pizza paddle you would have seen in that vlog. I think it turned out great. The primary wood here is cherry, and then I've also contrasted it with a bit of walnut, and I think it is fantastic. I'm definitely going to be making more of these. It's a great addition to the unfinished kitchen. Cherry and walnut complement each other well. I like this little bevel in here. I mean, that's pretty standard. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it, but I actually just figured out an angle grinder with a sandpaper attachment works wonders.
Cheese boards, cutting boards, and charcuterie boards. Cheers.
Thank you. So we got one down for batch C, that pizza peel there. It actually was a rush back order, I guess you could say. Got to get home before Christmas. I think there's a song about that somewhere. That's the one. That's the one. I have a few other back ordered pieces as well, and I think it's a good thing that we got such a big pile of wood here. There's a bunch of chopping, cutting, cheese, and charcuterie boards hidden in here. We got some maple, we got some walnut, we got some cherry, and we got some oak. This is that piece of oak from batch B that had its way with the drum machine. Oh my god, I said it again.
I thought you already did that part.
Drum sander, right there. This thing ripped the sandpaper in the drum sander last time. So we didn't actually do anything with it. We just kind of let it be. But I got an idea for it, so I'm gonna start with this. I am not refilming that again. That's good enough. God, frustrating.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring, and I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah.
Hey!
What's up?
Hey guys, how's it going over wherever you are? Today we are doing what was going to be the 13-hour live on the 13th, but my brother had his show and then he was also a little sick, and he was sick again yesterday, so here we are.
Dude, I also burnt my stomach last night on making a grilled cheese right here.
Oh, you did?
How is it? Yeah, you want to see that? See that? Right on the pan, son.
Like the pan came forward?
Yes.
Or you're reaching over
I
to
was
put on your
flipping
Italiano?
it. I went like this. I had the pan in my hand, right? And for some reason, I thought that putting it against my body so that I could then. And I was like, ah!
Oh, I am on fire.
Woo! Look at that. Oh, that feels weird. My elbows are on the table and it feels like I'm at the doctor's getting my knees punched.
If you can tell me what this is from, I will give you a limited edition canvas print. What Not Shovel on Redemption. What is that from? What Not Shovel on Redemption. Sorry, one more time. What Not Shovel on Redemption. No, I didn't get that one. So good. So good because it makes no... You think I'm going to give you hints here? I almost did.
No hints. If anyone gets the time you had a stroke, what?
Never had a stroke, but good guess, I guess.
Don't burn the webbing.
Dude, that looks cool. Yo, I need to take a picture of that.
It just went 3% and the screen went dimmer.
Okay, show everyone. Thank you guys for watching all day. This is probably going to die as we're talking, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I hope you guys did. Thank you, Jakota, for helping me.
No problem.
Make sure you guys check out Jakota's channel, Madness channel. There's a link below where you can see that. Ow, mother. butcher block made out of oak. Turned out good. I like this piece, even though I hate oak. I like this. I realized I forgot to include butcher block when I listed off all the different types of wood that we were hoping to get out of that pile over there. But yeah, butcher block done. Maybe we'll make a couple more, I'm not sure. While I've been working on this, it may have been obvious, Steve is here again working on some other boards. And I think while he's doing that, I'm actually going to do another project for display of these boards at my friend's cake shop. Holy crap, son, you need to save up all your freaking doubloons. Yeah. I just have to wait for this to cure. Well, that wasn't on purpose. Well, that screen is no longer good, but it looks like it did its job. All right. All right, phone's good, not broken. I'm good. Wood should be good. This has been sitting over the last couple days curing, so it should be ready. If you follow my Instagram, you know I've been working on painting over the last few days here. There'll be more of that in the next vlog. And while I've been painting, we've still been making progress on the cutting boards. Steve has been in the shop the whole time, basically. So lots of progress in all areas of the shop, which is good. It's really good to have Steve on board for when I do these cutting boards. Things go a lot faster. And as I've been taking breaks from this current painting, which is exactly what I'm doing now, I've also been trying to make some progress on the cutting boards because I'm trying to make at least 30 this go around. So we'll see how that goes. Tomorrow I actually plan on doing a Patreon exclusive live, or maybe I'll make one or two as well. Damn it! There we go. That's better. Anyway, back to the present time. Thank you to everyone who has decided to become an ass kicker by getting their name on the door. I really appreciate you checking me out over on Patreon. And for everyone who has so far, I hope you enjoyed the live hangout that happens tomorrow. I may have to film this twice in case I decide I can't do it for whatever reason. But I'm going to assume it went well and it was, we had lots of progress. I'm just going to finish these up so that I can make room for whatever we do accomplish tomorrow. And even if we can't do it, I think I'm going to do a couple glue ups tonight. We're trying something new for batch C with some of the charcuterie boards that require a little more glue up space. And with all the extra boards we're going to try to make, 30 or more, it's a good thing that we got that new table. It's going to probably take a little while longer though to do that many. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. sure I got all the runs out of here. There we go. Through the magic of editing, I believe I was right. It did take longer to do all these awesome glue ups in here. Well, that's okay. I don't mind that it took forever because these look freaking awesome. Part of the reason why it took so long is because I only have so many clamps, and when when I'm doing stuff like this, you know, multiple glue ups actually, right? There's all over the place here. It tends to take forever. Especially here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of wood clamped together with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 clamps here. So I gotta wait. I have these clamps here that I'll use next, but for little things like this, you know, you don't use big stuff like that. But it'll be worth it to make something looks like this, kind of. Here's one with just 3 pieces of wood, but they're only, the glue up isn't compounding, so I only needed 3 clamps for the here. I'm gluing up and down, and you know, it's in both directions. But in the end, it's gonna look cool. So I'll take something like that and I'll glue it up to a bunch of other ones to do something like this, which makes this, which then makes this kind of thing right here, right? These here, they then go into the drum sander, and then they'll eventually look like this. And I got 5 of them. 2 of them have that neat lamination. That was a bit frustrating. So here you can see I got purple heart, walnut, maple, and a little bit of kingwood. But that's only 4 laminations. I said there was 5. Well, the 5th lamination actually is one that butted up to this maple. So if we look over on this board here, we have the same lamination, purple heart, walnut, some of that kingwood, but this is oak. So this oak would have butted up to the maple, and it's actually right on this lamination that it's separated. So here you can see that it's back to maple, whereas on the back of the board here it is oak. So that's kind of cool. I'll face these right side up. I just wanted to show you the laminations in the same orientation, because here's that lamination here again, but then if I would have showed you over here, it's in a different orientation. This is with the oak again. But anyway, so that's how that lamination worked out, and I think it looks good. In the end, you don't really notice the work put into that type of detail, but I notice it and I like it. So anyway, we got a family of end grain cutting boards, one a little bit bigger than the last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got Grandpa over here. This one's just oak. This butcher block is nice and thick. You might notice that they're still drinking quite a bit. And this one is dry again. That could use another coat of oil. That's so thick that it's been drinking since I made it. And it still has a ways to go. I've been working on these for a little while now. When you watch the next vlog, you'll understand more about that. And then over here on this table, we got charcuterie, cheese boards, pizza peels, serving tray. Oh, serving trays. That's another thing that I forgot about. We got some walnut. I love walnut. Probably my favorite domestic wood. Just looks really pretty, all that grain, how it just like swirls around and stuff. And this one here is one that Steve made to follow the natural grain pattern. I like the way that he did that. That's really nice. Moving on over to here, we have another one that's walnut. This is actually 2 pieces of wood here we didn't cut out. I just wanted to use this knot, and Steve found a way to make it work good. Maple, and then some cherry, and this one has some cool characteristics to it. We got some wormholes in there, we got a nice knot, and the cherry has a live edge on it. So that looks really good, I think. I like the way that looks. Very nice finish, and a nice series of woods working together. This one here I am not sure what kind of wood this is. I thought it might be teak because of the way that I was working with it, but I don't have experience with that much teak, so I'm not actually sure what this is. But whatever it is, I like the way that it worked with the shape that we chose for this. Turned out really good. The reason why I'm not sure if it's teak or not, one, why I think it does is because it was gummy and the way it sanded and stuff felt like teak, but this is teak here and they look nothing alike. So if you know what that is, please let me know. But this serving tray here for sure is teak. And you can see I put some India ink on there just to give it a little bit of character. Its handle is an inlaid railroad spike, and then on the bottom I have two little pine feet, and that's to stop it from sitting at like a slant due to the, let's call it the pommel of the handle. And that was suggested by my brother Ken last night, where he gave me a hand with oiling all of these.
I saved almost all that teak as much as I could, and still started their place. I don't have a use for it, although I might be building them like an outdoor bathroom and use that teak on the bathroom wall screen. But if I don't, I'm gonna talk them into getting rid of it.
Be like, man, I'll do you a favor. I'll bring it to the dump for $500.
Yeah, pretty much. And haul it all up here.
Can you guess what our conversation was about based off of that clip? I thought it would be funny to insert that in there. Anyway, speaking of Ken and teak, here is a cheese board made out of teak that was gifted to me from Ken. Teak is like $50 a board foot, which means I likely will never buy it. So I will take all the reclaim that I can because it is a very pretty wood. I love the way the grain behaves. So that is a nice little cheese board. That turned out really good. Moving on, we got this was kind of an experiment. I wasn't sure how I would like the inlays. This is kind of like a cutting board style that I would make. Imagine this was just squared off, but I wanted to do it in a charcuterie board style with that organic sort of shape to it, and I actually like it. So this one is walnut, maple, and purple heart, and yeah, that one turned out good. And then kind of doing the opposite, here we got one that's just cherry, and that is also nice. It all is kind of dependent on your taste, but if you like the way that grain swirls and it just looks, I don't know, it kind of like shines the wrong word, but like the way that I don't know, just all the lines, all the texture, or it's smooth, but the perceived texture from looking at it is brilliant, if you will. And then we got hideous oak. But actually, this is not bad. I wasn't sure how I'd like a charcuterie board made out of oak, but I like this. This is actually nice oak because it's got some character to the grain. And then it's got a inlay of Padauk, and if I can line this up with the table, you can very obviously see that it's crooked, but I made it as best as I could. I made it follow the grain in the oak because the oak was kind of off to the side. It was at an angle, and I like that. Turned out pretty good. I like that knot in there. So sometimes oak is nice, especially when it's with Padauk. I actually really like that combination for some reason. Here we got my favorite again, my favorite domestic. We got a nice piece of walnut, and this one turned out good. I was experimenting a little bit with the shape of the handle, but I like that. I like the ribboning in there. Nice figure to that grain. And then we have my very favorite charcuterie board that we made thus far. Now, similar to that one over there where we had the live edge in the cherry, this one also has some live edge to it, but it's in the walnut here. I actually show more of this build in the next vlog at the beginning somewhere in there. But this is a little lighter walnut, some maple, and some darker walnut, and holy shit, I love this. This turned out so good. Dig it. Dig it. Man. I don't know if I even want to sell that one. It is so freaking pretty. Anyway, here we have another walnut one. Also pretty. A nice organic shape to it. I wanted to do some just solid walnut ones, so that's why I made a couple here. 4, I guess. And then here we got some maple and walnut. And you can see this is some more of that lighter colored stuff. I love that shape too. Whoops. It looks cool. But that's just the sapwood. Yeah, so it's different than this because this is heartwood. This is heartwood. Even this is heartwood. This is sapwood. But it's nice. And then putting the knots in the handles once again. That turned out good. I used some India ink to dye some of the stuff that I couldn't get out of the fibrous stuff, and that actually works really well. And then we have another solid cherry one. This to me kind of looks like a sperm whale if a sperm whale had a weird disease on its tail. This one was made by Steve, and I think it's really nice. Once again, the knot in the handle. This is a nice big piece. You can put a lot of Lunchables on there. That looks really good. So we have all this, and of course we're missing the pizza peel that was here, but if you can imagine it something like that, maybe. I don't know how this edit's gonna work, but hopefully it works good. So that's all our charcuterie boards there. And then if we move on over to Clint's bench over here, we have our regular style cutting boards and cheese boards. So we got an oak and Padauk one. I actually quite like this. This was actually a round that was in the reclaimed material. I think this was part of a cabinet or something like that. So oak and Padauk, I like that inlay. Once again, Padauk and oak canceling each other out in their ugliness and making something beautiful. This one here, I freaking love this. So if you look at the back, the wood is like a reddish sort of color, and then on the top it's got this yellow. I just think that looks amazing. So this is some teak, and then we got some rosewood in here, and then we have I don't even know what this is, maybe marble wood or something like that. I couldn't find another piece like this, and this one wasn't labeled. I have a whole bunch of blanks in here, and most of them are labeled. So here's a piece of king wood. Let's see, this is a piece of marble wood, and you can see it's got some yellow in there and maybe some reddishness. So I'm thinking it's marble wood, but I can't be absolutely certain myself. I'm not super good at identifying exotic species, but that's a nice little cheese board, I think. Over here we got a small cutting board or a large cheese board, I guess depending on how you look at it, but this one is cherry and walnut together, and I think those two species work really good together, similar to how maple and walnut complement each other well, like this one here. The maple and walnut and the cherry and walnut both go really well together. And this style of board where it transitions into another species, I kind of like that. It's as if I took the book match of it off and I just have it kind of offset. I'll often offset the inlay like this, where it's the same species on either side of the inlay, but here I did something a little bit different, as if I took something symmetrical and just took the other side off or whatever. You have to like hold a mirror up to it to have the mirror image of it, and I kind of like that. I did that a couple times here, so where I did it here with some walnut and some purple heart. This is a dark piece of walnut. I didn't actually know it was gonna oil out that dark, but I think it still looks good together. Here we have a piece where I wanted to highlight the flaw in there, but I filled it with epoxy resin so you wouldn't have problems with, you know, bacteria or whatever getting inside the hole and being unable to wash it out. This here is maple, walnut, purple heart, walnut. It's hard to see those because it's a light walnut, maple, and then the same thing again. And I think that looks great. Here we have another one of those offset where it's missing the other end of it. I just love that look. And I think the Purple Heart and maple look fantastic together. I love Purple Heart. That's my favorite exotic species of wood, and it pairs well with the boring color of maple. Maple often has nice figuring in it. This is kind of plain, so to speak, but together, dang. Maybe this is my favorite board I've ever made. It's hard to decide though. Moving on, we got some more of that mystery wood. I'm not sure what this is. Let me know if you know what it is, but I paired it with some maple. I think that looks good. It may also look good with other blonde woods or other dark woods. So I have a little bit left. I'll experiment some more with it in the next batch. Moving on, oh, my other favorite. This thing looks venomous. This looks like if it bites you, like it belongs in Star Wars or something. I love these three woods together. We got maple, we got some rosewood, we got some kingwood, we got some more rosewood, some maple, and then of course the small pieces of maple in there. And oh, I love this one. Is so sleek. This belongs in like a really modern home or something, on someone who has like one of those weirdly shaped kitchen tables, you know? Or like metal cabinets. I don't know. The stainless steel countertops, you know? I love that one. And then here we go. We got some more teak, some cherry, and some, I think, walnuts, but I can't remember. It looks like walnut there in the middle. That actually could also be some rosewood, actually. But I don't remember. But it looks good. And then we got our walnut and Purple Heart, where it transitions into the Purple Heart. We got another oak and Padauk. Man, those look good together. This is another one of my favorites. You know what? All of them are my favorites. I only make ones that I think are going to look good. But some, they just really pop. So we got some walnut, maple, and Purple Heart. They look really good together. I love this really dark walnut. Looks awesome. And then we have the one I just showed with the maple and walnut together. I think that looks good. And then a classic of mine, or a classic of everyone's. Everyone uses this combination. It's similar to that, just kind of inverted, if you will, with a maple, walnut, Purple Heart instead of the walnut, maple, Purple Heart. So that looks really good. And then we have another mystery wood. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. And it may even be a softwood, but it's suitable for a cheese board here. I paired it with some maple, but I do not know what it is. Once again, if you know what this wood is, please let me know. Okay, so how many did I actually make here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hurrying up over to this other table. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And remember, if we had this one here, we would have 35. But that was a rush order to get out before Christmas. So we have 34 here out of the 35 boards that we made. So thank you so much to Ken and Steve for helping me finish up this board. Oh, hey, Jarrett. Hey. Jarrett's here. He's actually here to pick out a cheese board or charcuterie board or maybe a cutting board. What do you...
Man, these look good.
Thanks, man.
Are any of them sold yet?
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Damn.
But
what do you got left?
There's a few left. I'll let you know.
Yeah, sure.
3 of these are gone. Then we got this one is gone. This one is probably gone.
That's pretty sweet. I like that.
One of these walnut ones is gone. And then I also have some more over on the other side there.
You just finished these, right?
Just now.
And they're all, like, you sold them all.
Well, there's a waiting list.
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate that people like cutting boards, I guess.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, we made 35 this time. There would be a pizza paddle here if it wasn't a rush order, but
Did you stamp them all?
yeah, on the bottom. Yeah,
Can I look?
Yeah. That one is available. That's oak and Padauk.
Wow, that's really cool.
I normally don't like oak or Padauk, but they look fantastic together. And that's a nice thick one too. Come have a look at the other boards over here. These ones here, a lot of them are gone. Like this one here.
Wow, he's got so many.
Yeah, this one's gone. This one's gone.
Holy.
This one's gone. That one is gone. That one is gone.
This one is gone?
Yeah, this one is gone. And this one is gone.
Well, this one.
That one, I think, is available. Yeah, take it if that's the one you want.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at them again one more time, but
Yeah, if you like that one.
it's nice.
Then what do you think of this one? Does this look like
I like it.
it should be like in a fighter jet or something?
Yeah. it
Like
does.
some Star Wars fighter jet
Yeah.
thing, whatever you call them.
Yeah, it's like
like
an embellishment on like a wing or something almost.
Yeah, I love that one. It
Yeah.
looks like,
This one's really nice too.
yeah, it is. This one, I was saying earlier that it looks venomous. Like,
Yeah.
it looks like it could sting you.
Hey, the name's Gene.
This is for one of our staff actually. It's we do like a gift exchange, a Secret Santa kind of thing,
Okay.
and
Cool.
So yeah, it's for one of our staff.
All right. Well, grab one, and I'm actually going to see you after Christmas to install the shelf and display the leftovers.
Perfect.
So I did.
Awesome.
This is kind of funny. I did something kind of stupid, which might actually work in your advantage in some sort of weird way. If your employees watch my channel, they're not going to get a sneak peek of which board you pick because this is not going to come out till way after Christmas because I have to install your shelves in your store as part of this vlog, and that won't happen till after Christmas. But it kind of sucks for me because I'm not going to have any content out for a long time because in the next vlog, I accidentally hamstring myself into releasing these 3 videos that I'm currently working on all at the same time in this specific order because I named this vlog as 146 out loud and 147 as 147 out loud and in print, if you will. This is some insider baseball behind the scenes information for you guys. It'll make more sense when you watch that vlog, but you'll understand why it took so long for this vlog to come out because it takes place over so long and concludes after Christmas, and why it came out in this order. But whatever, I'll figure it out. Why don't you pick a board, and through this edit, I will work on your shelves.
Well, this edit is pretty instant, but in real life, it's been almost a month. Originally, the plan was just to wait for Christmas to be over, which wasn't going to be a big deal because Christmas was in a couple days. But unfortunately, Garrett got stuck a couple provinces over because his car blew up. And then after that, I accidentally got the plague.
Whoops.
But not to worry, it wasn't too bad for me. I'm all good now. And I'm good to go. And Jarrett got his car fixed. Although, if you're curious, I can't taste most things, which is weird. Oh, this is a mistake. Never spread PL with your finger. Stick this on like this. Finesse. This is not my tip. Alright, that's not bad. Alright, hopefully I measured these properly last time I was here. And that is 49 1/4 by 49 1/4. Pretty square walls, probably because I built these. I'm just kidding. Other people
can make plumb and square walls too. They just don't for some reason. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Looks good, I think. Hey, Jarrett. Yes, sir. Come here for a sec. What do you think?
Oh, that looks good.
You like that?
Yeah.
Can I touch it? Or is it wet still, probably?
No, yeah,
That
you
looks
can.
really good.
You can touch it. Good.
It's like a kid. Can I touch it?
Yeah, no, it's yeah. No, these are.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They're actually the color. It matches really good.
Yeah, I'm happy we went with that instead of the red. Like,
Yeah.
I love the red, but just for this little nook.
Yeah, and it was lucky because this was left over from another project.
Nice.
And so I never even stained it. It was already stained that. All I did was
Oh, no way.
stain the rabbits that I cut in there.
Yeah. You put some of your boards up there?
Yeah, I may as well.
Charcuterie boards, right?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
If you guys are curious which one he picked for his employee Secret Santa,
I chose this one.
if you guys can guess which one he picked that we packed up in that bag, that would be hilarious. Put your guesses in the comments. I'll let you know at the very end. First, I want to show you our little setup here. I think it looks pretty good. How about you?
Looks awesome. Yeah, I love how it turned out.
Yeah, I think it looks awesome. So on the top row, we got a nice little chopping block there. This one actually is from batch A. For whatever reason, there was a mix-up, so it's still available, so I thought I'd bring that. Charcuterie board, cutting board, and then we have another row here, cutting boards and charcuterie boards. And for those of you who think it's going to be a little too dark, we got some lights. So yeah, we got some little battery-powered puck lights, which really work for this little space. And then of course we got another one down here. There's a lot of room left over, so I actually put in a couple cake knives that were already here.
You could almost throw another batch of lights on the bottom shelf and have some more product on the tabletop.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of space left over, so we can put a couple more boards in here. I should have brought more. Oh well. Looks good. I can't wait to figure out what we're gonna do here. Maybe it would be kind of cool to put like the logo up there too.
The unfinished kitchen.
Yeah,
logo?
like this one.
Yeah, that would be cool.
This
Right
is-
up top in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd look nice.
Wouldn't that look cool? Hold on. Yeah, imagine that like right like that. This is just the care instructions that you get when you buy a board. But if you can imagine that up there, that might look good.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe I'll get it CNC'd or something like that. That might look.
You could get it almost cut like you did the front of the bar with the Confections logo. Same sort of idea.
Oh yeah, I like that idea. That's a good idea. We'll see. Oh, what are these?
Those are
Gold.
Those are ribbons that the girls won for some gingerbread house setups that they made for the Festival of Trees in Edmonton.
So you won.
Yeah, they won gold in 2018 and silver and People's Choice for 2019. They haven't done one since, just because of COVID and
Right.
everything. It's kind of a big event. But
Okay, dude, that's cool. I'll insert some pictures so people can see that.
For sure.
Oh, and speaking of that, I actually last time when I showed these little guys, I forgot to share a picture of the cake in the last vlog when I was measuring this up and delivering your tree and whatnot. So I will also insert a picture of that cake here.
Been waiting for this, fire-breathing dragon. Can you please turn on your cake?
Yes.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, here. Protect you.
That's amazing.
That's really good. Anybody got some marshmallows?
All right, guys, do you have your guesses in? By the way, did they like it?
Oh, she loved it. Yeah, maybe I'll get her to send a picture or something with it at home. Okay, that picture that she hopefully sent is the board that you picked. I'm glad that she liked it. That's a cool one.
Yeah,
actually.
she loved it.
Excellent. Okay, well, I like this setup. It looks good under the lights and stuff here in the corner here. It's actually a good use of this space.
Yeah, I love the way it turned out.
Yeah, it looks really good. Looks really good. Now I have to think of some other products that I could probably add to it. Like, even like stir spoons and like spatulas and stuff. More cake knives perhaps, maybe more cake cleavers and whatnot. I've made several of those, but for now we're starting with a few cutting boards and charcuterie boards and one chopping board. All right, so this vlog is super late. It's been over a month because I wanted to get this in the vlog, and I think it was totally worth it because I think it just looks good. It's been so long that I've already started on batch D of the cutting boards. Wait, is this one for banana bread? If you guys want to come down and support local Jarrett's restaurant here, this is Confections Cake Co. This is the restaurant that sometimes you'll hear me mention that I built. I made all of this in here, including the bar, all the tables. This is my art here on this wall. And yeah, located in St. Albert on Perron Street, or however you say it. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, excellent. To be continued.
Remember this piece of oak here that broke the sandpaper in the drum machine? The drum machine. The drum sander. We're gonna see how much of this we can eat through, including, remember this from batch B? This is the piece of oak that broke the drumming machine. Oh, I said it again. Drum sander. Also a bit of junk, including this piece of oak right here. Remember, this is the piece that broke the drum machine. Fuck, I did it again!
He's got to do bloopers of that.
Ah! Damn it!